There is nothing like reading a good book, turning the pages as you escape into the world of the pages. I'll tell you, let's head out live to the best book sale you will find. It's the VNSA Used Book Sale at the Arizona State Fairgrounds. And Karen, I'm going to say this is the #1 place I love to go look for books. Now, I do go to, the big bookstores and everything, but coming here, you find classics, you find gems, and it's all for a good cause too. And let's remind people what VNSA is.
Okay, VNSA is the Volunteer Nonprofit Service Association. We've been around since 1957.
So, and then give the little history, because the name before it was?
It was visiting nurses. So people would come to the valley. There was a deluge of doctors and nurses, and they needed an auxiliary organization to help those people assimilate in the valley. And as a way to raise money, 65 years ago, they said, let's have a book sale. And it's just gotten bigger and bigger every year.
All right, let's talk about this book sale because, like I said, it's just amazing for those that love reading going through here, but even for those that don't. And so when's it kick off?
So this is Christmas for bibliophiles when you think about it. Christmas in February. This thing will kick off Saturday, 8 o'clock. It will end at 6 p.m. Then on Sunday you can return and see most everything in the warehouse will be half price, and that's 8 a.m. to 4 p.m.
Where do these books come from?
So we have people, estate sales. We have people who are closing their bookstore. We have even private libraries that will be closing their library that they want us to come pick up everything that they have. We have drop boxes located throughout the valley.
So, and as we're looking around, we're seeing the books here, but we are walking into another area because it's not just about books, right?
Yes, so we often say we have about 500,000 items, really, because some of these things we can't really count. We have puzzles, games, we have pamphlets, those kinds of things we're not going to individually count. We have DVDs and CDs, we have textbooks, but generally speaking, you're going to have about 400,000 books itself. And then we have like journals, rare and unusual, we have treasures. Those things we don't necessarily count, but we know that's included in the number of about 500,000.
Wow. And who goes through all these books to make sure they're sellable?
Well, this is fantastic. We have 125 members. They go to a warehouse every single day. And so every single day of the year, we are actually sorting these books. Every category chair can decide how they want to bifurcate their inventory. And that's why you see the subcategory signs in each of the sections. So those will get boxed, taped, and stored on an 18-wheeler.
Wow. Okay, Karen, I know you're not going to want me to give away this secret, but I'm going to, okay? I'm just going to give it away because you might see online, even on eBay and anywhere, a book that could be for anywhere from, $100 to $200, and you go in here and you find it for less, which is really cool. I mean, I'm giving that secret away, but that's what's great about this awesome used book sale is that you can find a book that you might be looking for right there.
I tell you what I love. My family jokes because I always buy the books that nobody else wants. So if I go on to Amazon and see a book €0 or I still have to pay $3 or $4 to get it shipped to me. So you can come down here, no shipping, right? $2 to $4, $1, $5. That's going to be most of our books. Now we're going to have some brand new books from Costco. Those are going to go popular, fiction, suspense. Those are going to go for a little bit more, $6 or $8. But again, this is all for charity. All the proceeds go to charity.
So, and let's remind people the charities that you do help out there.
Absolutely. It is the Literacy Volunteers of Maricopa County. So people who need to learn English, people who need a GED will get the benefit of these proceeds. And then Arizona Friends of Foster Children. These are children that they don't get government funding for things like camping trips, cheerleadings, being on a sports team, going to the prom. They also transition the kids from 18 to getting an apartment or a cell phone or making up funds to get gasoline to go to and from school. So these are very worthy causes in the valley.
Well, I'll tell you, Karen, like I said, every time I've gone there, I found some great items, some great books that I just love, and it's helped me build my library at home. So it's just a great book sale. All right, Here you go, people. Listen very carefully. This is very important because we don't want you pushing. We don't want you shoving. You can come a little early, am I right, Karen, and stand outside. But what time's the doors open?
Okay, so people will start lining up Friday at midnight, and that's important because in the past we've allowed people to come earlier than that, but Friday at midnight is the earliest you're going to be able to line up. And yes, please, we have a limited number of volunteers this year because of COVID, so you might have to wait a little bit longer in line. Please be kind to your friends and family and even those who you may not know.
Perfect.
We're all book lovers.
All right, it's over at the Arizona State.
And may I say one other thing?
Yes.
May I say one other thing? When you come in, there will be an information booth, and we'll have, most people will know there'll be some kind of map that you can get. And then we also have our bags this year. So the bags will have our little VNSA logo. And I say that because we didn't have a sale last year. We'd love to have a little supplemental funding to help out with that, not having the sale last year. So here's our bags. And so if you can purchase a bag for $2 or round up your purchase, that would be wonderful to help us.
I like it. We're going to make sure that happens, Karen. Thank you for joining us. All right. If you want more information about that, of course, book sale, you can go to aztv.com. Come on back.